This is coming from Igor, who works in research as well, primarily in the area of blockchain, but he's going to tell us about cognitive candy. Did you bring enough for everybody, Igor? Come on up.
Hello, everyone. I am Igor Ramos, and I'm with the Watson IoT platform, the platform to connect millions of devices to the cloud. I'm an engineer, and I'm a maker. Since 2011, I've been building things. It all started when I moved to the coldest place on Earth, Minnesota. It's so cold over there that people have to put electric blankets on their car's engine so it won't freeze overnight. I thought they were recharging stations, but it's to plug in the blankets. So when I moved there, people told me, you need to install a remote starter in your car so you can start your car engine from home, let it warm up, and by the time you get inside of the car, it will be nice and toasty inside. So I installed the system, only to find out the range was really bad, and it didn't work from my office. So I decided to hack that and make it work from my phone, so I could call my car and make it start. So since that was my first hack, and I've been doing similar things since then. Now, last year when I joined IBM, I started hearing about Watson Cognitive, and I knew little about that technology, but I was eager to learn. So when the cognitive build competition came about, I said, wow, that's the perfect excuse, the perfect opportunity for me to go and experiment with the services and apply to something I know and I have expertise, which is to build devices. And that's how Candy was born. It's a device that takes the Watson APIs and brings to it. So what is Candy? Candy is a chatbot, is a conversational machine. What's unique about her, you don't just say, give me candy. You talk to her like you talk to a person. I wouldn't come to you and say, give me this. I'll say, hi, how are you? She'll reply, how's your day going? So you interact in a conversation, and during the conversation, she may offer you a candy, or maybe you ask for it. So it's interesting because it all started with me trying to explore the APIs, just the technology. I just want to get the technology to work. But I soon found out that what got me excited was try to get the interaction human-machine as seamless as possible. I want to make it look like when you talk to the machine, you're talking to a person. Now, that's very, very, very challenging. Just to give an example, a study shows that when people talk, the average gap between speakers is 200 milliseconds. So think about how hard it is for a computer to do that. In 200 milliseconds, you have to do speech to text, you have to do natural language processing to determine the intent, then you have to perform the business logic, maybe check the weather, give candy, and then you need to synthesize that speech. So all of that needs to happen in 200 milliseconds. So that's very challenging, but at the same time, it's very exciting and motivating trying to solve that. And talking about motivation, I took Candy to the Maker Faire Austin. It's an event where makers take their creations. So, and I saw kids and adults alike interacting with Candy, and it was amazing to see the reactions. People knew it was a machine, but even though they knew it was a machine, it was amazing to see that interaction. I don't have words to describe. That's why I have a video that you can see on your own at that interaction. So when I started Candy, the intention was just to learn about technology, but it was much more than that. Candy was staff pick as best in the Maker Faire. It won a Watson IoT Gadget contest. It was invited to come here to this great conference. And next month, when the Watson IoT headquarters opens in Germany, Candy will be there. Now, I know you've been staring at the candy throughout my talk. So today, from 3 to 5, please stop by and talk to Candy and get a candy yourself. Thank you.